Hi, and welcome to Colette's Cooking Corner. And it's literally my cooking corner. I got a few jokes on this about my corner. Welcome to New York. Today is one of my favorite recipes. It is my protein cake. And I want to emphasize, you can use any type of whey protein. You could even use a meal replacement protein. But for purposes of demonstration and those that are dieting, I really prefer, my favorites are whey peanut butter, vanilla peanut butter with Isolyze, or the new Power Addiction peanut butter blast protein. These are two of my favorites. The yield of protein is the same per scoop, 28 grams. The difference is in the fat content. This is a really deep tasting peanut butter flavor, the peanut butter blast. This is a lighter peanut butter flavor, no fat in the Isolyze, where there's 4 grams of fat in the peanut butter blast, okay? But let's begin the process. So here's what we do. You take a scoop of protein, okay? I'd like a nice heaping scoop. Look how easy that is. 1 scoop of protein. You are making a batter, okay? Then you take, since we're doing the fat protein, we're going to do a whole egg. And now if you're really watching your fat, you could use 2 egg whites, okay? A much, much fuller flavor with the whole egg. I like to make it extra sweet, and I like to use stevia. See this? Stevia sweet leaf. I've also talked about this in my cinnamon iced tea, where that's very different from stevia extract. Okay, if you zoom in there, you'll see stevia extract is very, very, very fine powder. It's usually around $15. This, I mean, all stevia is expensive, but the difference is it's a subtler flavor, and it has inulin in it, and that's a fiber. So I'm actually going to use 2 stevias to give it some thickness, because the inulin actually helps with the thickness of the cake. Okay, so 2 of those. And the key ingredient is this baking. Notice it's baking powder. It's not baking soda, it's baking powder. Okay, this I'm going to now use a half of a teaspoon. Okay, just a half of a teaspoon. And people wonder, well, why do they'll say, Colette, I'm going to leave out the baking powder. If you leave out the baking powder, this isn't going to rise. You need the baking powder. It's a functional ingredient in this, so you definitely need to do that. Okay, then if you want a little bit more fullness of flavor, everybody needs a vice. You know, I love mine. I can't believe it's not butter spray. But look at how little I'm going to put in there. I mean, this isn't even going to account for, check that out, not even a quarter of a teaspoon. Okay, so here we go. Then I'm going to begin the mixing process. And here's where you have to subtly add the water. You're making remember, you're making like a, you see how I'm mixing it? I am making a batter. So if you've ever made a cake before, you got to create kind of a loose batter. The thicker it is, the cake's going to be too thick. So if you see how I'm mixing that up? I'm developing a consistency. You want to get rid of the lumps. Again, it's almost just like making, you put a little bit more. And again, really, we're talking about 1 to 2 ounces here. So here I go. You see the consistency that I got going on here? Okay. And it's just about done. Okay. Now, we got the consistency that you like it to. Okay. About that. Putting it in the microwave. Again, I do not recommend using plastic. We do know that plastics excrete all this estrogen and all these different types of oxidants that we don't want. Pro-oxidants that we don't, not antioxidants, pro-oxidants. So my microwave is not the best. So for you, you'll use 1 minute. For me, 2 minutes. The magic of TV. This is the protein cake. It blows up just like a cake would. And check it out. There you go. It is pretty incredible how this thing works. I'm going to cut it. Put it over, actually. And you can cut it, you can see. Check out the density of that. And then, you know, nothing is complete without a little garnish. So I'm going to take a little cinnamon. And there you have it. Check it out. Literally a protein cake, right? And it only took 1 minute. Preparation time 5 minutes. So enjoy this. Next time you're really having one of those I'm losing my mind moments and it's the middle of the night, make yourself a protein cake. You won't regret it.